Okay, hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new video. This week I'm showing you Aberration, which is another Half-Life 2 mod. And yeah, let's just get into this. So this is the first chapter. There are 3 in the mod. So you start out over here. I think you need a key for this door, so you use it. You find one in one of the rooms. Have an elevator area. You don't use it though, it's just there. There's a security room and a couple of storage rooms where there's a breakable wall to get to the other one. You go down here. There's a staircase where you have the person falling down. Eventually, once you make your way to these rooms, you have the first enemy, which you can kind of see these descriptions I have. I erased them because they're pretty much pointless. I don't know what I was doing. So yeah, there's a few enemies in some of these rooms. Of course, you have your axe. Yeah, you just go through these rooms. Another zombie breaks through. Well, not really zombie, I'm just gonna call them enemies. Breaks down the door. So you go down this hallway and there's like, a strange door event where the door kind of like flies forward and you're in this large space and you have to jump between the tiles to reach the other end, and you just end up back here. So, yeah. Go down the hallway and you get ambushed by a bunch of the, I forgot what they're called in Half-Life 2, it's the little SWAT guys kind of thing. There's a bunch of them, and you have to kill them. And then there's like a giant, like, the robot thing in this room. And eventually, when you go here, the floor collapses. And that's actually the start of the second chapter. So let me get that. Here we go. It is very bright. Okay, so yeah, you're in this little area, and you climb up the ladder, and yeah, there's more guys over here, right, because you have to switch on the control panel, which opens that door, and there's a lot of them, so eventually, you make your way into this large room. Which is actually 4 stories tall. You have to go down a bunch of ladders to get to the very bottom. There's also an elevator, which we will get to shortly. So yeah, this is the, well, really from the bottom, this would be the 3rd floor. So, I think there's more guys you have to kill as well. So that's that. Let me just give you one more look. So here we have the 2nd floor. This is all almost pretty much the same. There's 6 doors and there's like a hallway branching off going somewhere. So there is a room over here which I think you do have to do something with the panel there as well. So that's that. And eventually you do reach the bottom floor, where there's a lot more guys. Yeah, there's a massive gunfight that takes place. There's like the robots, there's the SWAT guys, there's a lot of them. But once you defeat all of them, that's actually it for the chapter once you reach the elevator. As you can see, you go into the elevator and start out here, and this is actually the start of the 3rd chapter, which is actually my favorite chapter because it's definitely less shooting and more horror type of thing. It's a very actiony type of horror, so, which isn't a bad thing to say, but I definitely do like this portion. It's very creepy. So yeah, there's just this hallway with a bunch of rooms. For example, there's wheelchair where it does damage to you when you look away from it, type of thing. There's a weird little sound that takes place. If you haven't seen the mod, I would definitely recommend checking it out. I would say it's worth your while. It's definitely just a short little mod, so it's not as long as Half-Life 2. I mean Nightmare House 2, sorry. So you go into this room, not much happens. It's not as actiony as the last two chapters. You have this room where I think the furniture starts like going crazy. You go down some stairs. There's a bunch of rooms, and nothing really major happens until you reach this room where there are some more of the guys, but you know, like I said, there's not much action in this chapter like like the last two. So you go into this room, you go into a vent, and a enemy falls down. Of course, you have to kill him if you want to progress. And the floor collapses, and you're in this room. And once you reach the end of this hallway, this is not the end. You do actually go down another hallway that looks very similar to one in Nightmare House 2. But then after that, there's a cave section, and I didn't do the cave section, but that's actually the last portion, where you go into kind of a structure, and that's actually it, because it's unfinished mod, so that sucks, because it definitely is pretty cool, the first 3 chapters. So yeah, that's it for Aberration. So yeah, it's another one of my favorite Half-Life 2 mods. And yeah, so that's gonna be it for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment, like, and subscribe for more content like this. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.